belief that peace is not just the absence of conflict but a positive, active state that must be built and maintained. Nonviolence and social justice. It's founded on the core values of nonviolence and the pursuit of social justice. This involves recognizing and addressing not only direct violence but also the structural violence embedded in social institutions that perpetuate inequality and injustice. Transformative learning. It views education as means of personal and social transformation. The goal is to change mindset, attitudes, and behavior, enabling people to challenge the root of violence and injustice. Holistic approach. The philosophy emphasizes a holistic view of peace, encompassing peace with oneself, peace with others, and peace with the environment.
Importance. Peace education is crucial for fostering a more peaceful and just world. Its importance stems from its ability to 1. Prevent violence. By teaching non-violent alternatives for conflict management, it helps prevent and de-escalate conflicts at personal, community, and global levels. 2. Promote empathy and understanding. It encourages students to understand and appreciate diverse cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives, which help to break down stereotypes and prejudice. 3. Empower individuals. It equips people with skills to be agents of change in their communities. It cultivates critical thinking, enabling them to analyze the cause of conflict. And 4. Support mental and emotional well-being. By focusing on emotional intelligence and self-awareness, it provides individuals with the tools to manage stress, anxiety, and their own emotions, which are often precursors to conflict.
Attributes. Effective peace education programs and educators possess specific attributes that make them successful. Knowledge base. It teaches about the causes and consequences of conflict, human rights, social justice, and international relations. Skill-oriented. It focuses on practical skills like conflict resolution, communication, negotiation, mediation, and critical analysis. Value-centered. It cultivates core values like respect, empathy, tolerance, compassion, and solidarity. Participatory and cooperative. It uses teaching methods that are interactive and cooperative, encouraging dialogue and shared problem solving rather than rote memorization. Context-specific. Peace education is not one-size-fits-all approach. It's adapted to the specific cultural and social context of the community or region where it's being implemented.
Historical and educational context. The Philippines has a long history of conflict, social inequity, poverty, and cultural religions. Because of this, peace education became an important national agenda to address not only armed conflict but also everyday issues, discriminations, and underdevelopment. CHED issued CMO No. 1 to require higher education institutions to integrate peace studies into their curriculum, ensuring that future graduates are not only skilled professionals but also peace-oriented national builders. Holistic peace. If peace is seen only as an absence of war, then education would only focus on conflict resolution or preventing violence. But the holistic concept of peace recognizes that peace must cover all dimensions of human life. Inner, mental health, emotional balance, moral values, social, fairness, inclusivity, gender equality, respect of human rights. Structural, good governance, equal opportunities, reducing corruption and poverty. Cultural, respect for diversity, indigenous traditions, interfaith understanding. Ecological, sustainability, climate actions, and responsible use of resources. This broader view ensures that education does not just stop conflicts but build a society where conflicts are less likely to arise in the first place. Connection to CMO No. 1, the memorandum pushes to embed holistic peace in education by mainstreaming peace values across subjects, not just one course, training students in dialogue, critical thinking, and empathy, promoting cultural sensitivity and inclusivity, aligning with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, especially SDG. Those peace education is both academic and practical, shaping students into professionals who will actively contribute to a peaceful, just, and sustainable Philippines. The deeper contextual meaning, in essence, the context of holistic peace and CMO is that peace is not a single subject, but a way of life and nation-building strategy. Education should go beyond technical skills and produce graduates who embody values of justice, respect, and responsibility. It's a part of the Philippines' response to both local challenges and global change.
So I'm gonna talk about the impact of peace in globalization. So imagine, in a world where every country gets along, no wars, conflicts, just peace. But what does world peace have to do with? Let's break it down. Globalization means the world is connected through trade, technology, culture, and ideas. But there's the catch. For globalization to work, nations need to stabilize and trust. Instead of spending billions on wars, nations can invest in education, healthcare, and technology. This makes globalization more positive and beneficial for everyone. So the impact of world peace on globalization is huge. It opens doors for trade, education, cultural exchange, and investments. Simply put, peace makes globalization stronger, fairer, and more meaningful.
World peace and society, issues and controversies. So, world peace is an ideal state of global harmony where conflicts and violence are absent and cooperation and justice prevail. Society plays a vital role in fostering peace through social cohesion, justice, education, and activism. However, achieving world peace faces many challenges, including geopolitical conflicts, economic inequality, ethnic and religious divides, authoritarian governance, and militarization and environmental crises. So several controversies, peace efforts, just as tension between respecting national sovereignty and intervening to prevent atrocities. So balancing justice with reconciliation, debates over militarization versus disarmament, and concerns about imperialism and peace building. Despite these challenges, progress toward peace is possible through diplomacy, multilateral cooperation, equitable economic development, education promoting empathy and tolerance, protection of human rights, and sustainable environmental management. Ultimately, societies worldwide must work together to address root causes of conflict and promote lasting peace.